Fact.
It's not every day you see a rapper organize a funeral and even do a burial video for a rapper he is beefing with. But then again, with this man, you know anything is possible.
Fact, Joe just passed away. SoundScan came out. And he sold like 46,000 copies.
Well, if you're still confused about what you're watching, this is 50 Cent shedding tears at Fat Joe's supposed funeral. The beef between 50 and Fat Joe resulted in suffering multiple serious injuries and being rushed to the hospital. And not even Young Buck was safe. 50 Cent and Fat Joe's beef began back when 50 was beefing with Ja Rule. 50 and Ja really hated each other.
So yo, 50, what's the definition of a wankster, man? I mean, what is that?
Ja Rule, Irv Gotti.
I'll tell you personally, the Murder Inc., the people that you see like Irv, Ja, the people that are involved in the business aspect are bitches. Like these niggas don't got no hood in them.
This beef even got physical, not once, but twice. In fact, 50 was stabbed once, and this beef was one of the reasons why 50 was shot 9 times. Till today, 50 and Ja Rule still don't get along.
You had a beef with, or have a beef with Ja Rule?
It's an old school. That's an old.
But I understand that. But I understand in October you did something to get back at Ja Rule.
Yeah.
And please tell the people what you did because this is quite.
I bought like the first 4 rows in his concert.
You bought the first 4 rows in his concert?
Yeah, they was like on Groupon for $15. It wasn't a big deal.
Back in the early 2000s when 50 and Ja Rule's beef was at its peak, Jadakiss and Fat Joe were featured on Ja Rule's song titled New York. On Ja Rule's verse, he took various shots at 50 Cent. But if you think 50's response was going to be back at Ja alone, then perhaps you don't know him well enough just yet. Because they appeared on the track, 50 took this as them siding with Ja Rule against him. The song was released in October 2004, and when 50 started releasing new songs in early 2005, he took shots at all 3 rappers. 50's song Piggy Bank was one of the first songs he dissed Fat Joe on. In the video to the song, you can see 50 Cent appears as a character in a boxing game, and his opponents are both Fat Joe and Jadakiss. 50 called in on DJ K-Slay's show The Drama Hour on Hot 97 in February 2005, and he took shots at Fat Joe again. And right after 50 got off the radio, Fat Joe called in and dropped some choice words of his own. He called 50 a fake gangster and stated that 50 was scared of seeing him in the streets because he would knock 50 out if they ever came face to face. Fat Joe responded to 50's diss songs in June 2005. On Joe's 6th studio All or Nothing, the track Fofo was recorded as a direct diss to 50 Cent. Fat Joe stated that 50 takes steroids and he doubled down on his fake gangster claims. This beef then reached a new height at the 2005 MTV VMA Awards. Fat Joe once again insinuated that 50 Cent wasn't as tough as he claims he is.
I like to tell the people home, I feel so safe tonight with all this police protection courtesy of G-Unit.
And you know 50 wasn't just going to let a statement like that slide.
Pussy boy, fuck boy, fuck. And all niggas is true.
According to some sources, this situation could have become a serious brawl between 50's G-Unit and Fat Joe's Terror Squad. Unfortunately for Fat Joe, this issue that lasted just a few minutes at the VMAs would end up costing him dearly. And if you're wondering just how much this affected Fat Joe, I'm talking millions of dollars. Fat Joe stated that he would have been the first artist to collaborate with the Jordan brand. Joe had a good relationship with MJ himself, and this friendship was just about to help him sign a deal worth millions of dollars when the VMA issue happened. But after what happened at the VMAs, Michael Jordan stated that he no longer wanted to do the deal. Why? Jordan stated that he didn't want to be associated with a rap beef. Fat Joe lost $20 million because of the beef with 50 Cent. And to make things worse for Joe, 50 was giving him no breathing space either. 50 Cent dropped the song Window Shopper, which was another diss song against Fat Joe. On this record, 50 took shots at Nas, Jadakiss, and of course Fat Joe. It wasn't even only 50 that was dissing Fat Joe. On the G-Unit mixtape Yayo Raw and Uncut, Tony Yayo mocked Fat Joe's fear of flying on the song I Run New York, 50 Cent. Fat Joe had talked about his aerophobia in numerous interviews and Yayo used it against him. But the most interesting part of this beef is still yet to come. In February 2008, G-Unit dropped the mixtape Return of the Body Snatchers, and on the outro of the song I'm Leaving, 50 once again dissed Fat Joe. Fat Joe released his 8th studio album Elephant in the Room in March 2008, and 50 Cent did something that no one could have seen coming, or should I say, something that only 50 could have thought of. He released his own mixtape titled Elephant in the Sand on the same day as Fat Joe's album. And did you notice who was on that album art? Yeah, 50 used a picture of a topless Fat Joe on the beach as the cover art for his mixtape. 50 stated that he wanted to test who could sell more records if they both released a record on the same day. 50 Cent then got a sound scan of Fat Joe's first week sales. Joe's album sold just over 47,000 in its first week, while 50's mixtape had over 400,000 downloads in the same time. And this was bad news for Fat Joe because according to 50 Cent, this led to Joe's supposed funeral.
Hey, what's up, yo? This is 50 Cent.
Fitty showed Fat Joe's numbers on his channel and revealed that Joe's album was really struggling on the charts.
Hey, what's up? Yo, it's your kid 50 Cent. The results are in. Elephant in the Sand wins by a landslide. You understand what I'm saying to you? 400,000 copies downloaded from thisis50.com. A staggering 220,000 copies downloaded directly there. You ain't got to believe me. You can actually go check yourself and see it. It's a fact. You understand what I'm saying? And Elephant in the Room, Fat Joe's project, actually scanned 46,000 copies, which is actually terrible. Like, it's the worst shit you can actually do. That's when you know you're not relevant.
But 50 didn't stop there. He also revealed that listening to Fat Joe's music can send you to the hospital. According to 50, listening to Fat Joe's music can make you suffer from noise poisoning.
What's up? Yo, this is 50 Cent. I just want to thank everybody for showing their support and all the get well messages I got on thisis50.com.
Joe responded to this by hosting his own mixtape called Gay Unit Volume 1. And that cover art tells you all you need to know. The mixtape was filled with various songs by multiple artists, all of them dissing G-Unit. From here on, Fat Joe was indeed going all in. He released his 10th studio album titled The Dark Side. On the intro of the album, Fat Joe literally said, "And we gonna throw the biggest party when Curtis dies." 50 would then release another of his infamous videos claiming that Fat Joe's albums only sold 5K physical copies in its first week.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy 50 Cent. Just listen to Fat Joe's record. This is all I have to say. I didn't mean to do this to you, Joe.
Stop videoing. This is so bad. I know.
However, these two would eventually make peace when Chris Lightly unfortunately passed away on the 30th of August 2012. Chris Lightly was a hip-hop mogul who played a major role in 50 and Joe's careers. Chris had always wanted to squash the beef between 50 Cent and Fat Joe. The duo agreed to do a tribute to Chris Lightly at the Hip Hop BET Awards, which happened a month after Chris passed away. Fat Joe stated that 50 approached him at the event, shook his hand, and told him he wanted to end the beef. 50 Cent and Fat Joe have now even stated that they both regret the beef even happened. What do you guys think about this moment in hip-hop history? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.